This is impossible. You cannot be that child's biological mother.
What?
Genetically, unless the lab is wrong, you and Leo are not related.
No, I gave birth to him. I just can't remember it.
What the hell is going on here?
She said Leo isn't mine.
Then the hospital screwed up. You need a DNA test. As soon as possible. Babe, you're exhausted. Don't let one stupid report mess with your head.
Mommy, when are you coming home?
He's called me mom for 3 years.
Then for his sake, stop this.
Tell me straight, am I losing my mind?
No. Someone is lying to you.
Nora, enough. We're going home. Some women will believe anything when they're afraid of losing a child. Are you trying to destroy this family?
I just want the truth.
The truth is, you're spiraling again.
What do you mean again?
After the birth, you had insomnia, panic attacks, memory gaps. A doctor put you on meds.
I don't remember any of this.
Because the crash scrambled a lot of your memory. You know that.
Was the crash before I gave birth or after?
Before. Of course you know that.
Then tell me what happened the day I delivered.
You held him, fed him, soothed him. That makes you a mother.
I look sedated in that picture.
Leo needs a mother, not your conspiracy spiral.
Then act like a sane mother and stop scaring him.
Neither of you answered me.
Because in this state, you don't deserve the truth. Figure out whether you're crazy first.
What do you mean it's gone? System upgrade. Security footage older than 3 years was purged. I only need April 14th, labor wing, early morning. Ma'am, it's not available.
April 14th? Whose records are you asking for?
Nora Bennett. I supposedly gave birth here.
You should lower your voice.
So there is a problem.
Hospitals lose footage. They lose records too.
By accident or on purpose?
Sometimes someone pays to make things disappear.
Was that my husband?
I didn't see anyone. If someone cleaned your chart, the pathology log is harder to scrub.
Two mothers. Same night? The newborn samples were relabeled? I'm not supposed to talk about this.
Then don't talk. Nod or shake your head.
That looks like an authorized overdose, not something a random person could do.
Grace?
You should have called me first.
How did you know I was here?
Because lately, you keep digging where you shouldn't.
Shouldn't? Or you don't want me there? Who is she? Our son? Leo isn't mine. Is he? Who the hell is she?
Someone from the past. That's all.
I was 8 months pregnant when this was taken. You're holding her like she was the woman you actually loved.
Her name was Grace. She's dead.
Then what does our son mean?
She was emotional back then. She wrote a lot of irrational things.
Stop calling every woman crazy when you need them erased.
Give me the photo. Now.
How about you tell me if she's Leo's real mother first? You not answering? That's a yes.
Nora, don't do this here.
You're not afraid I'll make a scene. You're afraid I'll remember.
We're going home. Now.
I'm going to find out who she was.
Ethan, pick up.
You sure you want to hear this?
Play it. Ethan, answer me. That baby isn't...
I knew. Even then. You said that baby isn't... Not I'm losing it.
The call was to Ethan. My last call before the crash was to him.
So before the crash, you found something out. About a baby.
They weren't protecting me. They were shutting me up.
There's also a deleted text, unknown recipient, 1 minute before the crash. Nora, this doesn't feel like an accident.
He's following me.
Your husband?
Or someone worse.
Don't touch me!
What happened? Nora's not feeling well.
Yeah, I'm not well. I just found out I may not be my son's biological mother.
Enough. Don't embarrass yourself in front of the child.
Then tell everyone who gave birth to Leo.
Stop. Right now.
How about you answer me who Grace was first? Grace?
Ethan, get her inside. Now!
If I'm crazy, why is everyone here so scared of what I'm saying?
Mommy?
Baby, come here.
You'll scare him like this.
Mommy, don't leave me!
We settle this today.
Mommy?
Mommy needs your help with a little game, okay?
Do I win?
Maybe I do.
What are you hiding?
Vitamins.
You've gotten really bad at lying.
That's because I just started. Rush order. 24 hours. Nobody touches this. No. Already?
The result is confirmed. You are not biologically related to Leo.
Say that again.
Maternity is excluded, 100%.
I raised him for 3 years.
That part is still real. Being lied to doesn't erase love.
I need to know who else gave birth that night.
This is all I can give you. More than this, I lose my job.
Grace Holloway.
She died in labor. The newborn record was sealed.
Leo is her baby.
There's one more thing you need to see.
These aren't my numbers.
Which means the baby marked as deceased may not have been yours.
Wait. If the dead baby wasn't mine, then my baby may have never died. She really died.
Yes. Postpartum hemorrhage. She didn't make it.
What about her baby?
The newborn record was sealed.
Leo is her baby, isn't he?
2 delivery rooms went into emergent protocol that night.
2 rooms? Mine and Grace's?
This signature was altered.
Your real question isn't was it hers, it's where did yours go?
They told me my baby died.
But the weight and gestational age on this death record don't match your prenatal chart.
So I wasn't just given another baby? My own baby was taken from me.
Someone's coming. Take that page and don't come back here.
Gotcha. What is this?
Ethan set up a secret trust 3 years ago. Money trail is clean. It was built for a child.
3 years ago? When Leo was born?
Gets better. The original structure was tied to Grace Holloway.
Leo is the child she left behind.
Listen, that doesn't make your love for Leo fake. But my marriage was fake. My place in that house was fake. And this. A hospital donation from the Bennett Foundation, 3 days after delivery.
That wasn't a donation, it was hush money.
So now you know 2 things. Leo isn't yours and Grace is his mother. What now?
Next, I ask Ethan who exactly he turned me into. Don't go alone, he knows you're close. I'm not going for a confession. I want to watch him lie.
Stop lying to me.
You went through things you shouldn't have.
Who was Grace? Is Leo her baby? You're not denying it. Fine, I'll say it for you. Grace died. Her baby lived. And you used my amnesia to fill the hole she left behind.
I was saving a baby who had no mother.
So you stole my life?
You love Leo. Leo loves you. The last 3 years weren't fake.
Don't use that child to launder what you did.
You have no idea what I lost.
Then you had no right to decide what I should lose.
Enough. This ends now.
What now? You lock me up too?
Take Mrs. Bennett upstairs. She needs rest.
I'm going to make you say it out loud.
I'm in.
Hurry. They've basically locked me in.
You used to archive every ultrasound photo. Thank God you were obsessive.
I don't remember any of this.
Hold up. This page was cropped.
F? Female?
And later records never mention sex again. Like someone scrubbed it on purpose.
If I was carrying a girl, Leo's a boy, then these records weren't all mine. Not really.
So they didn't just tamper with delivery day. They altered the whole prenatal trail.
My baby may have been a girl.
Nora, open the door.
Tessa, make 3 backups. Trust no one.
Don't make me force this door!
This record is wrong.
Where?
Lower weight, shorter gestation by almost 2 weeks, and it doesn't match your last 3 prenatal visits at all.
So the baby marked dead wasn't mine?
This has the neonatal transfer numbers from that night. No names, just codes.
Altered. Again.
If you keep pushing, I may end up testifying. You know what that means?
It means someone finally tells the truth.
At minimum, it doesn't corresponding to the fetus in your full chart.
I thought I lost a son.
Maybe you lost a daughter.
No, not lost. They took her.
They know you came to me.
Then let them know I'm not stopping.
Wrong door.
I'm looking for Grace Holloway's family.
Who sent you the Bennetts?
I'm Ethan's wife, or the woman he tricked into raising Grace's child.
What?
Did Grace have a boy? Is Leo her son?
Grace died, and they still to write the ending for her.
Then do you know where my baby is?
All I know is this. They stole more than one child that day.
What do you mean more than one?
You need to leave.
I've already lost 3 years. You don't get to shut the door on me too.
Don't come back.
2 children?
Tessa, he said more than one child?
Yeah, it slipped out. He didn't mean to say it.
Then Grace's family knows there was more than one switch that night.
If Leo is Grace's, then mine has to be out there.
Unless there was a third baby.
No. The pathology log had 2 emergency infant transfers. 2. There was a little girl behind that door. About 3.
Where are you? Don't move. I'm coming.
No, I'm going back. I need to see that child.
One for the baby girl?
Oh my god. That look. Hey, sweetheart. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Uncle said don't talk to strangers.
He's right. Then you don't have to talk to me. You can just look at me. Can I hold your hand? Just once? Oh, God. No way.
Get away from her!
She has the same mark behind her ear, same as mine.
You need to leave. Now.
Who is she? Tell me who she really is. Please, give me an answer.
You actually got her sample?
At the park. Her hair caught on my coat button.
Good. I'm taking it to a private lab. We're not touching the hospital system.
You've been locking doors a lot lately. Nora, we can still handle this quietly. Don't make it uglier.
Uglier? You took my child and now you're worried about ugly?
If you leave me, you lose Leo too. You know he needs you.
Don't weaponize him against me.
Then don't push me there.
What is that?
The thing you're most afraid of.
Sign it.
And if I don't?
You lose the house, the reputation, and Leo.
Funny. The people who lied me into motherhood are now blackmailing me with it.
It doesn't matter whose body he came from. He needs you. That's enough.
Sign it. At least life can keep going.
Keep going as what? Grace's replacement? The woman raising her child for you?
If you're smart, you'll understand some truths are not worth digging up.
If I sign, you'll never tell Leo the truth? What about my child? You think she doesn't need the truth either?
Some children are better off where they end up.
I found her. She really is my daughter.
What's on your phone?
The truth you've been hiding.
Don't be dramatic.
Ivy is my daughter. You stole her from me.
You went to Caleb.
No. I went to find my child.
Even if that DNA is real, it doesn't mean you can just take her.
So you just admitted it.
Nora, listen to me.
No! For 3 years, I listened to you. Now you listen to me! I'm suing the hospital, suing both of you, and everyone who touched my child's records.
If you do this, you drag Leo into it too.
Then don't make me tell the world what you did to him too.
Found the money.
To who?
An outside consultant tied to hospital administration. $500,000, 3 transfers.
Not a consultant. A cleaner.
Name's Harold Pike.
Before retirement, he oversaw records and overnight transfer approvals. I want to see him. You won't. He flew to Mexico yesterday, one-way ticket. That means he's scared. Scared people always leave something behind.
I found an old authorization copy, not the original, but it has Harold's handwritten notes.
What can it prove?
It proves someone switched files before audit.
That's your chain. Money, personnel, timing, tampering, it all links. We're still missing one thing. Someone has to say it was intentional.
If you file, I'll testify.
Leo.
Name your price.
What are you buying? My silence or the 3 years you stole?
House, cash, divorce terms. You still get to see Leo, just don't file.
You really think money is what I'm missing?
I'm offering you a clean exit.
You don't get to offer me an exit. You destroyed the road I was already on.
You think a court will side with you? You've got memory issues, emotional instability.
That's the version of me you wrote, not who I am.
Leo will hate you. If you go public, he'll blame you for all of it.
Leo deserves to know who actually lied to him.
Last chance, Noah. Don't destroy all of us.
You don't get to buy my life back.
Then you'd better be ready to lose.
I already lost once. This time, you do.
We need to talk.
Now you want to talk?
Grace left me a message before she died. I didn't understand it then. I do now.
Talk.
Grace knew Ethan would never let that child go. She begged me if we could save one, save one.
She knew something was coming?
We knew the Bennetts would interfere. We just didn't know which child they would take.
So Ivy ended up with you.
After the chaos outside delivery, someone pushed her into my mother's arms. We left with her. We trusted no one.
And I was on the other side being told my baby died.
I'm not here for forgiveness. I'm here to finish the truth. I'll testify tomorrow.
What about Ivy? What are you gonna do?
She's not a secret. She's a child. She deserves a name, a history, and her mother.
Then I'll see you tomorrow, in court.
Court is now in session.
The plaintiff has a documented history of postpartum memory disruption and emotional instability. Her reliability is questionable.
Those records are part of the fraud.
I'll hear it. Continue. Raise your right hand.
Mrs. Bennett, is it true you don't remember your own delivery clearly?
Not remembering doesn't give anyone the right to invent one for me.
You publicly unraveled in front of a child, correct?
When a mother learns her child was taken, grace is not the standard. Sorry, Your Honor. I have the backup.
The backup came from an archived server image. It was deleted, just not thoroughly.
Timestamped 3:12 a.m. The plaintiff was unconscious.
The footage is blurry. It doesn't establish the content of the exchange.
But it confirms contact, location, and the transfer approval sequence.
Defense, explain that.
While the plaintiff was unconscious, the defendant inserted himself into neanal transfer procedure. That is not incidental. This proves nothing. It proves I couldn't have consented to anything.
The court admits the footage into evidence.
Let the court hear this recording.
Children need stability, not truth. Some children are better off where they end up.
Taken out of context. Lacks foundation.
Then let's provide foundation. Dr. Maya Chen.
The pathology log shows 2 maternal files were manually swapped before audit.
And the infant listed as deceased does not match Nora Bennett's complete prenatal data.
Mrs. Bennett, do you still maintain you knew nothing about children being moved where they didn't belong?
Everything I did was to protect this family.
So you admit you did it?
Noted for the record. Now we address the child.
Leo is not biologically hers. She has no standing as his mother.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevancy.
Leo is not my biological child, but I fed him, held him, stayed up through his fevers. I'm not here to use him as a bargaining chip, quite the opposite. He needs stability, and he deserves truth. What he does not need is to be raised inside another lie.
So the plaintiff concedes she is not the child's legal mother.
I concede that loving a child does not mean owning a child. That's the part you people don't understand.
What arrangement do you seek?
I want an independent child evaluation and no custodial arrangement built on a false identity.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Don't go away again.
I'm not disappearing, okay? I'm not.
Leo, come here.
No! Why are you crying?
Because I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Enough! This is over!
Don't touch him, and don't come near her either. All parties back inside. The judge is ready.
This court rules as follows. The court finds that the birth and neonatal records relating to Nora Bennett were systematically falsified. Ivy is the biological daughter of Nora Bennett. Custody is awarded to her. As to Leo, the court orders transitional visitation and emotional continuity protections in the child's best interest.
Hi, Ivy. I'm Nora.
Are you my mommy?
Yes. If you'll let me be.
He was never mine by blood, but love happened anyway.